Live from KTIV, this is SportFource Extra.
Welcome back, folks, to another edition of SportFource Extra. I'm Jason Mullen, alongside everyone's favorite Nebraskan Irvin Dolman. We'll bring you some of the best action that Siouxland had to offer.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. We had overtime thrillers, buzzer-beating heroics, and a border battle, and a couple rivalry matchups as well in store tonight. But we're going to start out in the Dunes. That's right, because over in Dakota, in the Dunes, we find Dakota Valley, the Panthers taking on Vermilion, the Tanagers, in what was a close game from start to finish. So what are we waiting for? Let's jump into the highlights. We pick things up in the third quarter. This tight matchup right here with DV. It's going to be Charlie Margias. He finds Twine from beyond the arc, and DV is up by 8. Now the Tanagers with it. Trey Hansen takes this ball up the middle. He'll pick up the hoop and the harm on this one right here. Now we head to the closing seconds of the third. Hansen with it once again, and Hansen will find a way to beat the defense and the buzzer right there. However, fourth quarter, Panthers pick it up. Luke Bruns drives in and kicks it to Logan Collette, and he will send it home as DV wins 75-55. Now on to the girls game. Panthers with it. Third quarter, it's going to be Ella Otten drives, stops, pops the shot, cut into the deficit right there as that finds Twine right there. Later on, Vermilion finds Taylor Reveurs right there, and she'll finish out the hoop for 2. Now DV looking to stay in it. Aubrey Warden, the 8th grader, spins and shoots. That will go, but it would be a little too late as Chandler Cleveland scoops up the board. First one doesn't go, but hey, here we go. That one's eventually going to fall, and it is Vermilion coming away with a 69-56 victory.
We go. North hosting East. Black Raiders looking for a conference championship. Diego Alvarez with it on the break. He can't get it to go. But Richard Stewart's there for the putback to keep the Black Raiders going. Stars, well, they're looking to respond in this one. They'll head down low. First shot misses, but hey, they get the second one. Never mind. Keegan Augustine with the rejection. Stars back with it on offense. Chris Berger fights his way inside for 2 off the glass right here. Defense, they getting the work done for Easto. A.J. Flemister with the steal. He'll send it up to Fitzy Grant, and Grant finishes with the two-handed jam. East wins 84-40. Into the girls' game we go here. North trying to play spoiler on East. Trishelle Miller with it out on the break. She'll go up with it and get it to go, plus the foul there for the Black Raiders. Keep it going here. East back out in transition. That's just another easy layup. Tell you what, the Black Raiders, they were rolling in this one. North with the ball here. They'll kick it in. Hey, they get that one to fall. However, this was all Black Raiders in this one as East wins 79-17. Keep it rolling here. South Sioux City taking on Bishop Heelan. Senior night out at O'Gorman Fieldhouse. First off, this is Melina Snoozy stopping and popping that shot there for Bishop Heelan to increase the Crusader lead. However, closing seconds, they get it to Bailey Durant. The Cardinals do, and the Durantula will send this one home. It's a nice little bucket for the Cardinals. Keep it going here. Into the second half we go. Inbound pass goes back to the inbounder, and out to Maddie Demke for the triple. Bishop Heelan, they get the win in this one, 67-42.
Sergeant Bluff Luton hosting Sioux City West girls game here, and the Wolverines find an opening as Deshaun Bergen picks up the deflected ball and drives it up for a quick 2 points for the Wolverines, but the Warriors aren't out yet as Maddie Kneifel gets the ball, and she proceeds to drive it up for a layup of her own, closing the gap 6-8 Wolverines lead. Bailey Moreau passing through the Warrior defense to Addison Wheeler, who's turning around and scores another 2 for the Wolverines, putting them ahead 20-14. Wolverines proved to be too much, and they would go on to win 51-38. Now on to the boys game, where we're starting out with a really fast play, so try and keep up. Emilio Gonzalez passes to Bruelio Gonzalez, who tries to push through, trips, gets the ball back, passes to Isaiah Jervik, passes back to Gonzalez, who proceeds to get nothing but net on the three-pointer right there. Warriors ahead 7-3. That was a mouthful, but it wasn't just the Warriors trying to push through, as Shamar Harrell, he gets the ball and successfully pushes through the Warrior defense in the fourth quarter, scoring a quick 2-point layup, but the Warriors still lead 54-42. And finally, the last bucket of the game comes from Joey Hardy when Bualo Gonzalez passes to Ryan Hoffman, who then pops it up, passes to the undefended Hardy, who scores 2 more, and the Warriors come out on top 63-46.
Leaving the Metro, heading out to Remsen, where Trinity Christian is taking on Remsen St. Mary's in the first. Tigers' Corey Mawson pass to Pierce Gronewig. He'll spot up, nailing the 2 points. That puts him within 1. Later on, Hawks, Dane and Laux dish to Landon Waldschmidt. Waldschmidt sends home the triple, putting them up by 4. Tigers looking for a response here. Gronewig hands off to Carter Westra. Westra goes behind the back, then up for 2 points. And hey, we've got a 2-point ball game, but the Hawks find a big lead in the second. Waldschmidt just to Colin Holman. Holman just dominant down low. He gets the layup to fall. Remsen St. Mary's goes on to win this one 72-35. Keep it rolling here. On to the girls' game. Remsen St. Mary's looking for their first undefeated regular season. Hawks, Whitney Jensen pass to Maya Bunkers. She hits from the top of the key, put them up by 16. Tigers, they're looking for a respond though. Micaiah de Jager dishes to Karen Itenbogard. She'll hit from the top of the arch. They'll trail by 13. On to the second. Let me try this name again. Itenbogard. Itenbogard. Pass to Grace Popma. Popma pops the triple, hits it, but they still trail by 18. Hawks just soaring in this one. Bunkers to Carmody Ricky. Ricky brings it in. Remsen St. Mary's wins it 67-31 to complete their first ever undefeated regular season.
We're the Dakota Valley Student Section.
And SportFource Extra will be right back.